Yeah. What's up, guys? What's going on? We are getting ready to cast a TDL Pro match. One of my best buds, Mr. Rojo. Super proud of Rojo. He's been killing it in Dota, making a real name for himself, making an impact in the community. What a player. This guy's so good. So good to see. We're going to be casting their team's game, GRIN Esports versus Block Roar. Coming up, kickoff is set for 12 p.m. in about 7 minutes, but that is pending the finish of the match before. So we will have lobby info coming up for us to join as casters and be able to provide some content. Come on. Ooh, come on. Let's see if we can get Buffles in here. I'm going to be co-casting with Buffles, one of my good buddies, and we will try to give you the best content we can. We are in with the boys. What's up, Buffles? Marks?
Good boy.
Hello?
Bye-bye?
Hello?
Yeah.
Bye-bye?
Well,
No bye-bye yet. No bye-bye yet. We are pending to be casting when this game finishes for the TDL Pro League, and then the lobby info's up. I currently don't have a caster role in this. I see you do, Buffles. I don't.
I do. They know me, so they just gave it to me instantly.
It says I'm a pro player. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, they missed. I can understand how they'd make that mistake.
You know, honestly, I would make the same mistake.
I would too.
I see this name and it's just like, holy shit, this guy's good, huh?
Pro name.
It's a pro name.
Liquid beater.
Feels weird. Stand in. No, stand in. Okay. Looks
MP is beating the Spectre.
Looks like they're trying to fix the roles now, possibly.
Did you watch the Shopify series yesterday?
Oh, this is cool where it says now streaming is a role on Discord. I'm gonna have to message Mantis and see how he does that because I want that to be the case for Chronicles too. Lobby is
That's
up.
super fucking good for me. Holy shit.
Which one is it? Here, just put me in your party.
Okay. Let's see.
I had the password, but I don't know which lobby it is.
Oh, AMB Stack is playing a TDL game too.
Is it the Civet bot? No, TDL
It's GRIN
King.
versus Block Roar. Here it is.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh, my wife is listening to Mac Miller downstairs. Good vibes. Good vibes. And the intro song that was just played when the stream started, that is a Beater Music Unreleased, guys. Whoa. Beater Music Unreleased. I'm pretty excited about this album coming up. I've got, I don't know, maybe 6 songs that I'm really happy with and still working on, but...
Then he's got about 4 shit songs just to fill it out. He's got the filler.
Jesus Christ.
Isn't that all albums?
Toxic, dude.
Isn't that all albums, dude?
Toxic.
I'm pretty sure that's every album.
Jesus. Captain Brian's like, you're a pro player in my heart.
Brian's a nice guy.
Same. Same.
A good sport.
Yeah, let's get some more beater music while we wait. Let's see what else I got for you guys. Oh, this is a good one. There we go. Bang. Wow. We'll be turning on the music a sec. Did you guys know this? Check this out. Block Roar, who is the team playing shortly versus Rojo Stack, GRIN Esports. Block Roar is the 2 times champ of this tournament. TDL Pro League. I don't know actually how much is on the line, money-wise or anything like that. I'm sure I'll find out shortly. Since I'm new to this
5 million.
series. Okay, that's false. Block Roar is the 2 times champ of this tournament. Wow. So we're looking to see an underdog, GRIN Esports, possibly take the victory here today. I know a couple of the players on GRIN. I know they're super strong. I don't know all of the players, but I know a few of them, so I'm excited to see this game today.
It's the perfect weather for some Dota.
Wow, okay. So So, a little update on GRIN Esports, if you guys are not familiar. Again, one of my favorite teams, because one of my best buddies, Mr. Rowe, is on the team. GRIN Esports roster is not set in stone yet. It looks like they're still building out their team, waiting on confirmation from a few other players, and a former Div 2 SA player, Paradox Gaming Carry. Wow. And Chan, he's a former Team Magnus. Ooh, closed qualifying NA team. So some really good players that are pending for GRIN Esports. So even though Block Roar is a 2 times reigning champ, they did not win the last tournament, but they got second place. So these guys are good. These guys are real good. So we got Muzi in the lobby, got Mr. Rojo, we got a couple other guys in here. Who is Dota Chaos Theory? Let's kick this guy, huh? Who's that? Oh, hey, there's not many people watching the Twitch right now, but you gotta act like there is, right? That's what this is about.
Of course. That's called professionalism.
Professionalism at its finest, babe.
Yeah.
Beater and Dota Chaos Theory streaming a professional Dota match. Buffles, need you to be my analytics here. What's on the line? What's on the line right now? What
Everything.
are we talking? I know you said 5 million. It's definitely not 5 million. What's on the line here? We need to.
It was a good guess, though. It's close.
I mean, I think that's an educated guess, at least.
$500. 500.
Let's get it verified on that.
You want a graphic? Here you go. And verified.
Wow. 8 teams, SA, NA, Europa, March 5th, Sunday, 2023. Okay. Let's get that up, huh?
We're gonna go check out the rules for this tourney.
Look at this.
So it looks like there's no restrictions on the players you can have.
Yeah, I think this is truly a professional tournament. I mean, there's no restrictions on MMR or anything like that.
I wonder, I'm
Check
most
this out,
curious to
guys.
see how these players play the patch. How much can we see the major being emulated in their games? Probably a lot, but you know, we're 1 day away from it being gone forever, so.
That's a good point. I mean, the patch is super seasoned, right? We're talking about a freaking fish that's been sitting in the pan, sizzling with a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic, onion, just absolutely sizzling. Some would say caramelizing in the pan for a long time.
All right, Peter.
I mean, it's been
gonna make us all hungry.
It's been months in a cast iron pan. I mean, the fish has got rust on it at this point. No one even wants to eat it. But look, these guys do. They're coming in hot on March 5th, a day before Huerta is released. Let's see what they throw out here.
Did we ever find out what buying that item does?
Oh, Huerta starts spamming voice lines, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just in the game at random?
No. Like for the first 2 minutes of the lobby, she starts spamming voice lines.
What are the voice lines?
I don't know. Just said random stuff. Talked about chasing you and shit like that. Over under on amount of greaves purchased at 1.
At game 1?
Over or under on the amount of Greaves purchased in game 1. I say starting at 1, over or under.
Over. It'll be 2 Greaves for sure.
All right.
Why? What do you think?
Yeah, it's either 1 or 2, right? I don't think there's gonna be a 0.
Well, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like every game I see that item now.
Yeah, but if they pick like if they pick like Night Stalker offlane for both teams, there won't be Greaves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do value the Night Stalker. Last time I saw them play, they it was either picked or banned because I think Muzi plays Night Stalker a bunch.
I just mean like that kind of hero.
Yeah, like a Mars. I mean, even Mars could get Greaves too.
Oh God, that shows you how bad Dota is right now. Mars buying Greaves.
It's not good.
Yeah, I watch Offlane Pango and Offlane Dawn by Greaves, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry for you guys. You don't get to play your hero. You have to buy this item.
This is really cool, man. Shout out to Mantis for a really professional looking tournament and Discord. I think there's a lot of great things about this. You know, me and Buffles, we are admins in a new Dota league that hasn't kicked off officially yet, Chronicles Dota Mini League. And it looks like we're going to try to adopt some of the features and processes that are in place already with TDL because I gotta say, man, this Discord is pretty impressive with all the tech that's implemented. It's pretty cool.
All right, Peter. I'm gonna have you take a guess here in a second once I have the number.
Give me the number, babe.
No. What? How many professional games do you think GRIN Esports has played?
Professional games? I think you'll have to define that
League
for me.
matches. League matches.
League matches?
Yeah, why is there only one of them?
How many league matches? 6.
No.
10.
Like the games, not matches. Sorry.
Games.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was less than I thought.
18 games.
109.
109?
Yeah, 109.
What's
That was
the?
less than I thought.
That's kind of
actually.
crazy.
Well, they play in different leagues.
Yeah, but who's the consistent players of GRIN Esports?
I have a guy, my friend. Well, Brian has more than half those games, and then All Might is playing the team a lot. And the
All
players
Might?
like Nico and Rojo are on here.
So they got a pretty deep roster, but it sounds like from what Brian was saying is that their squad is still not solidified, and they have pending like 2 really good players.
Yeah, well, I think this tournament only takes place today, so.
Oh, there's Brian. This might be a trick question. Some of those are MD2L, not pro players.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. League matches, not professional. MD12 is a league.
Wait, so can you ask the question again now that I understand it?
Yeah, how many league matches do you think GRIN Esports has?
I think like 109.
Yeah, that's correct. How'd you get that?
You know, as an educated guess, you know, you really gave me some clarity on the question, some context.
I knew they played MD12. I knew they played a TSGS. I was wondering what else they played in it. I guess not much.
Let's get some beater professionals in the chat, please. Yeah, so I don't know most of these players other than Rojo and Muzi in this lobby so far. Let's see if we can pull up some open Dota stats, huh? See if we can pull up some open Dota stats. Let's have a look-see here.
Well, they got rid of our ability to hook into the client and just look directly. So
Let's start with Bad Arminio. Oh, not a chance I find this guy. I don't know how to do the N with the squiggly on it.
that's what I was about to say, sir.
Can I search by this 101.6? Let's try this. There he is. Bang. Bad Arminio. Let's get a nice 53% win rate. Looks like this guy mainly plays a little bit of everything.
Oh, they're flipping, bud.
All right. So we're not going to do any more analytics on the players if they're flipping. Let's get it going.
I'm curious to see if they take second pick or Dyer. I can't see the choices. Can you?
Hang on. Sorry. Back to lobby. All right, looks like we got full quorum here in the lobby. Blackroar was needing a stand-in. Looks like they were scrambling, trying to get everybody in the lobby here. I do not see the pick. The pick or Radiant Dire screen is like hidden by our broadcast
Hidden
channels.
by noise, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll find out.
Do we need to join the TDL casting channel? Is there a casting channel?
Probably join a private channel.
So, okay.
I think we should.
All right.
Oh, I can't have the gremlins fucking running in. And...
All right. Wow.
I wonder. They won the flip. They took Dyer.
The stalwart behold the weak.
Yeah, you think GRIN Esports
10 seconds
won the flip?
5
No.
seconds.
I think
They got last pick? They wanted last pick?
Yeah, they wanted second pick. I guess if they won the flip.
I
I see most teams just take Dyer now because the Dyer win rate is so significantly above Radiant, like 10%. I think Dyer first pick at the major is like has an insane win rate.
Yeah, but no way they get
10 seconds remain.
Yeah, how did that happen? How did they get Dyer and first pick?
5
Oh well, no, they got
remain.
second pick is generally better.
Yeah.
So if Black were on the roll and they took Dyer, then Grin's gonna take second, and vice versa, right? So
Right.
the
Well,
philosophy behind second pick is that you can cut the picking stage into 3 stages. You can cut the draft phase into 3 stages, right? And then second pick has that advantage on 2 of the different stages. So they have a last pick in phase 2 and a last pick in phase 3. So their last 2/3 of the draft is stronger, more like last 60%. You know,
yeah,
last
that's
half
right.
is stronger than the first part of the draft for first pick. So
Like
first pick
ideally,
should
second.
win the first.
Yeah, like second pick should have 2 heroes that are virtually uncontested, like 1.5 heroes, because like
Right.
you can kind of ban around your second to last pick as last pick and have.
Well, you get to see your core matchups. That's the
Right,
big
yeah.
thing with the 18 and 24. You get to see your core matchups with those picks. So you get to determine. It's a bit more reactionary in the way that it gets to see the enemy heroes, which is an advantage
10
inherently.
seconds.
So we see Lena Brood.
5 seconds.
What do you think of that Primal ban coming out?
That's
Wow.
usually to cover things like Treant and Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, that's true.
Primal destroys trees. I'm surprised they banned it and then they didn't take.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Okay, so there's an
What's
H-bomb
up,
and Undying.
WJFE with the GRIN win in the chat? Come on, boys. Welcome to the TDL Spring Pro season. It's today and one time only. $500 on the line right now, baby. We got GRIN Esports versus Block Roar.
$5
Welcome.
million.
Welcome.
Oh, that's a good bat pick.
Oh, it's
This
a
8th
great
pick
bat.
bat is so strong. It's I think bat's win rate's pretty insane at the major. It was like 20 and 12 or something. It's just this 8th pick back. Now you can ban out the Quap, you can ban out the Slark, you can ban out any of the horrible matchups you see. And even if this hero doesn't have like the best matchups, this hero just, we've seen it farm insanely fast. It'll stack those ancients, it'll smoke, and then it'll take them. And this hero can have an 8-minute boost of travel. I think this hero can have the fastest boost of travel from the mid lane.
I think both teams' picks right now are really good. And I think just looking at these first couple picks, the teams are going to try to play around their strategies, not necessarily around the enemies and focusing on the enemy, which I love to see. You love to see players just value their own picks over like being like, hey, let's counter this with this hero. You know, hey, let's pick what we
Is
know best.
Muzi in the lobby?
Yeah, Muzi's on GRIN.
Okay, so they can flex this NP to 1 or 3. The NP Undying lane is like virtually unbeatable. The thing is, the Undying zones people off the tree ants, and it makes it impossible to deal with both heroes. So the Undying will cover the NP's weaknesses, and the NP will cover the Undying's weaknesses. So this lane
The Oracle ban, though. What are your thoughts on the Oracle ban?
Oracle nullifies all the magic damage they have so far, and is obviously like a really hard Batrider counter because of the click of a button. He makes Batrider useless. So I guess they're saying them. I don't see a Slug ban. So I think
like they might want this hero off lane or mid, I guess.
They could put it in the off lane with Tiny. It's a pretty strong lane. If their off laner has experience on it, I would never put it in the off lane if your off laner wasn't like really good at it though.
Yeah, well, it's like I think it could be off lane just because that Oracle ban. They want to kind of secure it just in case.
Yeah, they could be keeping it open.
Yeah.
Just it's a solid ban. Oracle can stay so far back and do it. There's other heroes that can do it, like Abaddon, but they have to be a lot closer.
Yeah. I think the Undying is such a great pick for supports right now, and I think that's true for most of these supports that can just live for a long time, like an Abaddon or an Undying. Like, I feel like unless the support players really are careful with their positioning in this meta right now, they just get blown up. I mean, they just get absolutely blown up.
What we're seeing is okay, and there's the Rubik. Solid 15 pick. I don't think it has the best spells to steal. You can get Avalanche right now. You can get Flame Break, but it isn't like. I don't really think it's that good against Batrider.
I don't have it pulled up, but I know that Rojo can competently play Rubik from the mid slot. But I doubt they run it. That's
The only
that would
time
be
you run
hype.
Rubik mid is if there's an OD on the enemy team.
Yeah, that would be hype.
And you say fuck OD.
I think both teams are gonna need some serious damage, or some like hyper carry, or do you think they just double down on like magic bursty disable heroes?
Well, I think the Block Roar is probably gonna pick their offlane combo, or sorry, their offlane in their 5. That, or they'll pick their carry in their 5. But I don't see why you wouldn't pick their offlane. You see your matchup. Okay, they get the trees in 5.
A little counter synergy. The Bat Trent Protector, huh?
Yeah, I don't like this tree pick. I mean, Undying Priestess the Tombstone, Rubik steals Living Armor and Overgrowth, Nature's Prophet kills your trees and split pushes, and is one of those heroes that can kind of break through the Living Armor on the tower.
You think that's a deny pick though? I mean,
no, because they have the Undying 5.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like, hey, if they
still in the pool,
if they could possibly meme and throw that Rubik mid and get the Trent Protector and just like, I don't know, do some wonky shit. Igma. Again, like it seems like they're doubling down on this like delay of the game, like magic disables.
Nice buck pick. That was a great pick. It was instant. It was a snap. so they were obviously prepared for like no stuns. I mean, it lanes really well into the bat. If this hero's in the hands of a good player, then it kind of pops off.
10 seconds.
I think it can have its struggles and its weaknesses, but
Well, and the Puck
Or like-
pairs really well with the Nature's Prophet too, because Puck's range is so far, and if Puck finds somebody with that coil, then it gives MP enough time to jump in and do some
Yeah.
damage.
they played the side lanes really well together. They can catch this bat out when he's pushing side lanes pretty early. They can catch this tree. The Enigma into the Rubik is a little sus, but like at the end of the day, you play this hero for the Greaves Pipe and the Eidolons
10
more than you play it for the
seconds
Black
remaining.
Hole. Especially this game, I don't see.
Yeah.
I don't see Black Hole.
I mean, during the major, it's like maybe there was a few black holes that were super critical for the team's success in the game, but like overall, I think it's just the Greaves Pipe that is super value from Enigma.
It is Radiant's ban.
The gyro ban, huh? Interesting.
If
And,
that was a misclick.
well, I think Grin understands that Block Roar is going to need a hyper carry to do anything. That's the reason why the Naga and TB ban. I think they ban another hyper carry, maybe like
10 seconds remain.
Lifestealer looks pretty decent.
5.
Not really good against the Nature's Prophet offlane, but
I think the hero's just bad.
yeah. But they need someone with a lot of physical damage and can take the game late, right?
Who's left? Sniper's left. Sniper's left.
I think Grin Esports has too much reach for the sniper, though. I mean, we see it time and time again. Like, sniper might have a good game, but it's just so risky into heroes like an MP.
I don't think
buff.
so.
Dyer's turn
I think
to pick.
it looks good.
TA was a solid ban. I think TA was a better pick than a sniper.
Tell you right, Taya was good. Taya was good. Is Drow in the pool? Drow's in the pool. Sniper's in the pool. We have some good turrets left, so
10.
Some
I
good
don't see why you
towers.
can't pick 'em. We got some good turrets.
5 seconds remain. Radiant's turn to pick.
Drow
Yep,
Ranger.
there's the Drow. Just need a turret. So which one do you want?
That's their best. That's their best option. I mean,
I'm sure Grin knows this already. They're aware that it's one of those two heroes, and so they're gonna pick one.
10
and Grin can
seconds.
counter this with a carry that has some mobility. I think they triple down on the mobility with the Nature's Puck, and then some other carry that can take the game late that can move around a little easier. Not necessarily like an AM, but yeah, like a Spectre. Spectre would be their best pick, I think.
I can see Spectre. I don't know who else I can see. I could see Sniper. No, against Bat it sucks, but it's good against everybody else.
Yeah, but I think with the Undying, though, he could protect the Sniper, really. I think he could. Throw down Tombstone, just W the
And
Sniper.
they don't have enough to get the Bat off the Sniper. They don't have anything with the BKB Bat, like just off the Sniper. So it's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
it's a rough pick. And you can play Drow on the Sniper. It's not unplayable. So I don't know if I like that. I like the Spectre.
Well, luckily they saved a lot of reserve time to chat about it. Grin Esports with the last pick coming in. Tusk!
Select your hero.
Wowzers.
Carry MP.
Offlane
It's
Tusk.
Tusk offlane. Wow. Yeah, that makes sense.
How do you think Tusk fares against this Drow, though? I mean, I know he's-
Amazingly. One
Yeah?
of Drow's worst matchups. The problem with Tusk this game is he's bad against
Ryan, thanks for the
Enigma.
follow, brother. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
He's really bad against Bat, which is why he's not going mid, and he's really not good against Enigma. There are a couple spells in the game you cannot snowball save, and the three prominent ones, pretty much the only three, are Black Hole, Lasso, and Chronosphere. You also can't save from Primal Beast, which is weird, but you can just like punch him, so I don't really
10
count that.
seconds remain.
Oh, his ulti? You can't snowball
Yeah,
the
you
ulti?
can't pick someone up. I don't know why,
Oh, interesting.
but it doesn't matter because you can just cancel it.
Well, it looks like we got ourselves a draft. It's complete. GRIN Esports, Black Roar Esports. Let's get to it. This is going to be an exciting one. I think there's going to be a ton of kills. Over under buffles by 10 minutes. 10 kills in the game. Over under by 10 minutes.
Remember that a true competitor honors a pause.
Under.
Yeah?
It depends.
Give me
I
your
can
best
see
guess.
either.
Give me your best guess.
I'll say over then.
Over?
I think it's safer to say over, but I think it might be under.
I did with the tiny early game with some toss, maybe getting Tusk out of position with a,
Well, I
with
can
a
see
nice little
Dyer
TP.
getting. I can see Dyer getting 6-7 kills.
WJ,
So it
thanks
depends
for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Tusk hype, dude. Let's go. I don't know. I think both teams can rotate early and often. You know, hey, maybe by 10 minutes the game's not too crazy, but I think the game is crazy by 15 minutes.
We'll see. I prefer Dyer's draft for sure.
I think Dyer's draft
I think
is
Radiant
easier
got
to
some
execute.
good. Radiant got some good matchups because they're second pick, but
Yeah, I think the... Thanks, Brian. Okay, we are back. No words in the middle of the screen anymore. Thanks. All right, starting off with a pause. You know, hey,
I love to start off pause. You know, man, it's
It's
just
been-
kinda every game.
been 2 weeks at the Lima Major. It seems like every game has started like this.
Ligma major?
The what? I'm sorry?
The Ligma major?
The what?
Ligma?
What's Ligma?
Ligma balls.
Oh. Good lord.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Flavor of the game is the Iron Branch. You know, Iron Branch seeing a ton of love this patch. Love to see it. Woohoo! Let's get it going. Let's get some Rojo Pepes in the chat, huh? Fucking got him. Got him, boys. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I like the Dire draft. It is a little easier to execute. They have some really good spells that are fairly easy to get off, like a lasso, like a toss combo into lasso, Trent ulti to kind of protect, a team fight that might go sour under a tower or something like that. But if GRIN can really execute on the movement with Puck Natures, I think GRIN could take this game away with Puck winning mid.
If you want to change the Fog of Wars with a keybind, F1, 2, and 3 will change it from
Yeah, there we
both
go.
sides to one side to the other side.
Look at that. Buffles with the casting knowledge. Holy shit.
Well, if you want to see those keybinds, you can go to options, settings, I mean, and then on the bottom right of hotkeys, there's spectator, so you can see every hotkey. It's a good thing to look at when the
Where do
game's
you...
closed.
Oh, spectator.
Type in the G.
Where is the...
A battle seeks resolution.
Is there any way that you can take camera control sometimes too, or no?
I can only take my own camera control.
Smoke
I don't
coming
know
out
how
for
we do it
Radiant
where we
and
share.
Dire immediately. Looking to get some
Put some
vision
wards
down. Maybe get a first blood. I don't see how Radiant gets first blood here. I don't see how either team really gets first blood.
I think it was just gonna block.
Both teams getting their mid vision down. Again, I think this game, the tempo of this game is going to be determined by who wins mid by 10 minutes and rotates and gets a kill successfully. I think Radiant's going to have better matchups with their heroes, so Laning phase will go better in the side lanes for them, ideally, right?
I believe so. They did get some good matchups with the bat, but I think this bat's just gonna farm.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think they're gonna shut him down.
Yeah. Puck
Same
doesn't
thing
really
with
shut bat
Enigma.
down. I think they just draw mid, and then whoever gets a successful gank quicker.
The lane to watch is certainly top lane.
Radiant versus Dire. It all comes down to this.
They are going 3 runes in the favor of Radiant. A little nature's blocking right here. A little toxicity coming out from arms. Ton of damage on this Tiny already. Half health.
Yeah, I don't know how he walks up in this lane. I think if he plays mid right, then he can help kill the puck pretty early on. Tiny is a natural counter to puck.
And it looks like Tiny's letting Enigma know, hey, I'm actually going to drag this first wave, so let's see what kind of shenanigans come out from Radiant to counter this.
And
He just has the trees to block a little bit, but he can't afford to sit here and micro this when he's in lane trying to get some CS and kill the courier. It's a great courier kill. Mid getting harassed a ton right now. Buck does have 12 stick. He'll live for
He'll
now.
be fine. Level 1 Fame Break sucks.
And Bat's out of mana.
I remember when it lasted like 7 seconds level 1 and you play support and you just kill people level 2. That was so funny.
Yeah, the damage was insane. It still is really good, but typically people level their Fireflies to farm.
You just got like 4 stacks and then you killed someone with Flame Break.
Back close to bottle. Looks like Puck's currying out the bottle now. CS is heavily favored by Puck right now.
Getting blocked in on Tiny Bot. I'll just walk away.
We're seeing Rojo take a nice lead mid, even though he was harassed a bit. He was able to pick up his bottle, so if the Puck can secure these runes, he'll just out-sustain the bat and have a great lane. I mean, he's double the CS of bat right now, so. Nature's having a day down bottom. CSing under their tower. Tombstone coming down. Well, zoning Tombstone. Undying said, get the hell back. This is our tower, babe. We're here to stay.
Playing is cancer.
This lane is indeed cancer. And Nature's Prophet looking to take a tower by 4 minutes. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh, this happens quite frequently in this lane, actually. This happens a lot.
This is this is not good. This is not good
I've
at
seen it
all.
happen like 5 times.
This is like a pub.
What can you do?
What do you think of them rotating tree down here to try to save this tower for a couple more minutes?
No.
You just
Nah.
sack it and
Well,
on
you're
jungle?
not gonna win the lane. You brought 3 down here.
yeah.
It's not really gonna do anything. It's just gonna take EXP away from the Enigma. And then they lose top because Drow's all alone. She just dies.
Bat a little low, so he says, hey, let me get back. I'm gonna get this bounty rune. Rubik coming in to offer some pressure from mid. First blood down bottom. They flipped the switch. Wow.
See that?
Nature's going down. I really was not expecting that. It's a nice little flipperoonie from Dire.
That feels good. Probably they just got too cocky or extended.
Yeah. I mean, look, Tiny's level 3, right? And he's got points in Toss and Ava, so if you're in a position, I mean, Enigma does a ton of damage with his Eidolons.
Yep,
So.
level 2 Eidolons actually do quite a bit of damage. They, 28 damage, quite a bit. I've seen no action up here top.
Yeah, you know, I'm with you. I think the top lane was going to be the lane to watch, but I think it's just kind of a standstill right now. Both Drow and Tusk have great CS, and
once Tusk is level 4, we can look to see if he's going to make a play.
and again,
Rojo's crushing this
yeah,
bat.
Rojo's doing really well mid against the bat. I think that, again, it's by 10 minutes. Whoever's had a better lane and can get a kill early, I think the game's going to go in their favor.
I just
So
don't
while
know why
Drow
it's
under a
best
ton of
not.
trouble, got shards off, a couple right clicks left. Tree coming in to get a Q off to protect the Drow. Wow. Drow living with a minuscule of HP.
On mid, coil on mid.
Coil mid, back, coming down to 1 hit left. Rojo, jaunting. Oh no.
Oh, he messed up.
2 hits left. Wow. Bat gonna skate away by the skin of his teeth.
Still good. Bat's not even level 6, so he'll be zoned off to 6-minute rune.
Looks like Muzi's trying to say, hey, let's play aggressive. Let's get on this Drow under tower, huh? Oh, Lane, she can't take creeps. She can't tank the creeps, right? So I think this is a good play by Muzi, tanking the creeps back. That forces the tree to use armor on the Drow when really he should be using it on the bottom tower or one of the towers, right?
Early on, it's not that important to use it on towers. It's only level 1.
Puck, 1 level ahead of this bat still.
Yeah, this bat's just not farming.
Radiant's curve makes the ultimate sacrifice.
Coil's up in 8. Maybe get a rotation from their Rubik to get a kill on this bat. That would hold him down pretty bad. CS is looking pretty stable top. Again, Drow 33 CS to Tusk 33. Stalemate. Only lane really in favor right now for both teams is the middle lane, Radiant. Tombstone going down. Nature's getting a ton of damage on this Tiny. Tiny gonna live by the skin of his teeth again.
Against attack. Radiant have fortified their structures against attack.
Tiny being real careful not to walk up into this Tombstone and take some extra damage. They got the coil off from the bat. Rubik rotate mid. But Tree is here to help. Wow. Buck going behind tower. Gonna get a flame break charge. He's got 3 charge. Oh, he's got 3 napalm on him. He's gonna take too much damage. And again, they get a little return kill on the Undying. Overextending on the tower, but the tower does fall. You know, what's transpired in the first 8 minutes is a lot of right clicks, and Dire has lost their tower finally on the bottom lane. Buffles, I thought that tower was going to go down by 4 minutes.
Looks like my prediction was right, and we're not going to be seeing 10 kills by 10 minutes.
Yeah. Buck's having a great time, though, against this bat. But I mean,
Besides losing his tower, his tower's still pretty good. He's still on par with the Nature's Prophet.
when you got to give it to the bat, I mean, for getting out CS like really hard mid, I mean,
This Tiny's gonna die.
Puck has like double the CS. Using some spells on the tree. Tree gets his Q off. Tusk getting a ton of right clicks in. Wow. Maxing that tag team. Doing a ton of damage. Oh, in the bat. Overextension.
Him and Tiny went for the puck, and
I'll take that.
Dang saved him, and he just burst him.
Is under attack.
And this is what happens when you pick Nature's Prophet. They're able to just take every tower on the map with 1 or 2 kills. I mean, towers go down so fast. Drow coming to defend. Enigma. Putting down Midnight Pulse. Got the silence off on the puck. Ton of damage into the black hole. Puck getting caught into the tier 1. Wow.
Nice black hole.
What a good rotation from Dyer. And Nature's right back to farming. This hero is so crazy.
Dumb hero.
Dumb hero. Maybe he'll get changed in the patch. Maybe he'll get deleted.
Certainly.
Boozy. Getting an ult, getting a nice punch off on the bat. Bat has Firefly, so he's just gonna get away and farm. Face rune. Buck's looking for that haste. Enigma's running for it. He's gonna die off. And Moozy's like, yo boys, they're in their jungle. That's exactly where they are. Dyer's got 3 heroes farming in their jungle.
Who's level 6? I wonder if they're gonna try to contest this top. I doubt it.
The tower's going down pretty fast.
There's no Firefly. This bat is poor. This bat is 3k now versus 10 minutes. He's only halfway to his travels. Yeah, he's 1.4k behind the offlane Tusk. This guy has no game.
I think that's the tail of the tape here. I mean, whoever won mid and was going to play more aggressive was going to end up having a better game and turn up the heat. So, 2 towers going down now for Dyer.
Outskilled the crap out of him in the mid lane early on, and he never found that opportunity to go jungle.
A nice smoke coming out from Tusk and Puck. They're going to look for a kill here in their jungle. Woozy said, let's run at these guys. We're real strong, guys. We're real strong. Ooh, they get the vision on the Drow. Shards coming out. Snowball. Coil used. Oh, the Drow got a nice silence off. TP's coming in from Dyer. Tree getting a sweet ulti off. The Drow does go down. Midnight Pulse coming out from Enigma. No black hole. Puck a little in trouble here. Get some bottle charges off. Trent is running them down. Oh, nice phase shift with the Puck does fall. Uzi behind enemy lines now. So they will pay with their lives.
Kind of a throw. This just kind of took too long. If they had another support with them, then that gank would have been quicker. That wouldn't have been so bad.
Yeah, I think that Drow silence actually did some work there.
Yeah, that was just a well-timed silence. That was difficult.
Hanging out the double damage bottom. Tiny's forced to take it. And they do have black hole up in 30 seconds. What do you think? They look to make a play with this, or they just try to secure some farms since Bat is so far behind?
I don't think they're gonna try to make a play with it. I don't see how they get this bottom tower right now. It's kind of difficult.
Well, that's like what we were saying, right? Like, people aren't valuing this hero because of the black hole anymore. Tusk gets a nice blink off. That is an early blink dagger phase boots on the Tusk. Wow. Tiny goes down like a sack of mangoes, baby.
I missed the mango tree.
And look at this Puck. I mean, Puck is super strong. Power treads, stick, and then he's got his Witchblade coming out on career. That's a lot of damage. A lot of stats. This Puck is going to need to tank up this game to try to live through some of the physical damage. Radiant getting some aggressive vision down in Dyer's jungle from their triangle.
Taking the ancient stack. Bat never took it.
Scanning for enemies.
Does Bat even have his travels yet?
I think this Enigma is a little out of position behind this tier 1 tower. I don't think he's respecting the jump on the Radiant team.
Uzi pings it out.
There is little
Radiant postured here on the tier 1, looking to take it down. Nature's has got his tree armor. It's not going to be enough. The Tusk blinks in, gets the stun on the Tiny. Tiny just cannot do anything with this team on him. I mean, it could be worse for Drow. You know, Drow has...
I wonder what kind of timing we're looking for on Dyer in order to make some kind of play. I really feel like this Bat needs to smoke on top of this inches profit, but that's difficult when he's so far behind.
Yeah.
Who does he even go with? No blink on Enigma. I mean, I guess he goes with this Tiny, obviously, right? But are they enough to take out this NP? Probably.
Well, I think the tiny blink is going to be a huge timing, especially for the bat, like you said, when bat's trying to find picks and get back in this game.
Well, here we go, tiny CP.
Oh, they see the bat. Oh, coming in with a coil on the bat. Tiny refill on the bottle. Bat getting pretty low. He's still coiled. MP looking to come in. Toss back on the Undying. Bat has Firefly, so he's going to go low ground. Tree ulti. Are they just going to sack this Undying? Did they get out with no spells available? Wow, okay.
And really good for Radiant, forcing so much stuff on their side of on the enemy side of the map.
Yep. Oh, they get the blink stun on the Tiny. Tiny gonna go down again. This Tiny just cannot get his blink dagger. Radiant's not letting
on
him.
the way of. He just knows this Tiny wants it.
They said, dude, don't let the Rock Man get the dagger.
Look to their top tower.
You know, I thought the Greaves might be a timing to maybe go. A smoke does come out on the Trent. They do have Black Hole. They have Lasso. They're gonna posture up mid lane, it looks like.
They have no blinks. It's difficult. Smoke just popped on the tower for some reason.
H is getting some really aggressive vision down. I love this play. Supports, take note. This is how you come back into a game right here, baby.
The playmaking potential on Dire is so low right now. They're just stuck in this position where they have to play defensive, which is okay with the draft, but this MP's approaching the 10k net worth mark. This BKB.
Wow, and they get the vision out. And oh, the TP from Nature's.
This is what I'm saying with no blink daggers. How do you jump this guy?
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
They see him out. Tusk gets a blink ulti on the bat. Bat gets coiled under puck spells. He will go down.
Courier has been killed.
Man, this dude is so far behind the bat. It's not even funny.
Well, the Shrimp Protector doing some cheeky stuff with his shard. They're trying to find him. They're chasing.
To their top tower.
Can't find him today. That shard is insane on that hero, huh?
Yep, it's pretty stupid.
The dire scan. On the hunt.
Really think Muzi is making some sick plays this game. But that early blink dagger is so strong. Oh wow, they do get the blink in on the puck and the Tusk, one shot, gets the snowball off. He does have blink off cooldown. Wow, and he escapes. That was a sick snowball from the Tusk.
Look to their bottom tower.
Oh,
Really
it's
nice
the smoke up.
Yeah, they have coil in 15. I think Radiant can go back in. Tiny. Little tree toss. See, the value from this Tramp Protector's shard is so insane. I mean, he can just basically sit in lane and give you vision. He's like a ward.
Well, when a shard does 4 things, you know it's good. Makes him faster, makes him invisible, makes him root, makes him do more damage.
Yeah.
It's
Ton of value
yeah.
there.
It's a pretty stupid shard.
Bat looking for an early BKB. He said, dude,
Early. Lol.
fuck this. I am not getting Blink Dagger. I'm just going to keep feeding.
This bat is 2 to 3k behind.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
It's not good. They go for an early Roche here on the Radiant. Wow. I love this play, actually.
Like I said, the MP got to the BKB, they just walk in the rush. How are you gonna stop?
Tag team Tombstone. It's gonna fall super fast. First Roche going down, sub 20 minutes. You love to see it. They do have the vision out on this bat. Maybe they smoke out of Roche and run at them. No smoke's available on Radiant. Looks like they're just gonna try to find him on the puck here. Puck does have the Arcane Rune ready to go. Pops the Arcane Rune, looking for the bat. They get the lift. The coil on the bat. Silence. And he's...
Poor little bugger.
Oh, wow. I thought they used the coil, but I was wrong. They get the coil off on this Tiny. Wow.
May you behold.
What a dead man.
He's a dead man.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This Nature's is fat. This Nature's is real fat.
I don't like that the Enigma isn't going blink this game. I don't see how he gets on top of anyone and black holes them. He can't catch the Rubik without a blink. He can't walk in against Undying. He can't get to the back and get the MP. I don't know quite what his thought process is, but the Shard is really greedy, and I don't think he can afford to go BKB. I think he just has to accept the fact that there's a couple cancels, not really a lot. There's just the silence and the coil and the lift. But
I like the Shard play on Enigma, but I think you're right. Like the way that they kind of protect their drow when they team fight is to have heroes that are in the fight and like jumping and getting stuns off. And for now, they only have the Tiny Blink, right?
yeah, they have very limited way to start a fight. Just Tiny Blink. And it's not that good this game. It's pretty bad against Undying. So I don't know. I don't see them having a good way to start a fight and set up the conditions to win one. Feels like they're just banking on this game going another 20 minutes, but I guess we'll like to see what Radiant does with the Sages. Hopefully they don't throw. What we're seeing at the major is that teams are getting the Sages and they're doing nothing but farm. They don't go for the tier 2s at all. They just farm them out and get pickoffs. So we'll see what happens.
Pause is not looking good for this Enigma under their slick high ground ward from Radiant. Purple said, yo, let's run at this guy. The Puck Tusk combo is super good, and I think it's been working out really, really good, especially for their draft with the early Blink Dagger on the Tusk.
My two most played heroes.
Are they making you proud, Buffles?
Of course. We're always extra proud. Unless he dips on me at PSGS. Then he disappoints me.
Tusk gonna blink high ground. Enigma's under this ward. He does not know that yet. Tusk gonna snowball in. The Enigma. He's got the ulti off. And silence, and he's dead. TP's coming in from Dire though. Back, gets the lasso off on the Tusk. Tusk is just gonna melt.
Good lasso.
Missed the
They placed
silence
a really
off.
good sentry on this tree. Holy crap.
They got the dust out on the tree. Tree is hiding in the trees. He is a tree. And now he is soil because he's in the dirt.
Dick Tinker Ward.
Tinker.
More like Stinker.
Stinker. Radiant posturing for this tier 2, but there's no way they save this tower now. Not even a glyph will save this tower.
God, this bat's BKB is so far away.
I think it's kind of sus for this Drow to sit here. Puck going in on the silence. Tiny gonna protect that Drow. A ton of damage going on the Tusk or the Puck. Puck does get the coil off, but it only hits the Enigma. Tombstone.
You got that one. You'll be fine.
Oh wow!
Down goes the bat mid.
Just missed the back kill.
Yep, the second quick.
Top. Tiny blinks in on the Rubik. Rubik just gonna get us incinerated. Undying, running for his life. Nature's coming in. Rooted by the tree ulti. Tree ulti gonna go off on the BKB. Tusk getting silenced by Drow in the back. The Duplo up. The Undying. Tusk gets his snowball off. A ton of damage coming out. Nothing he can do.
Amateur.
Puck's coming in.
Oh, Nature's in a bit of trouble. Puck coming in to try to help. Nature's gonna use that Aegis. Puck sitting in the trees. Nature's silenced up, and it'll go down.
That is the best fight you could possibly ask for the Dire.
Yep, this is best case scenario for them. They're getting a lot of return gold right now. Bad trying to chase this puck.
Almost 2k net worth swing. Which is, you know, bad BKB and stuff. I don't know, they're just trying to force this tower or something, and that's just not right now how you play the game. It's just the, if you watch the major, they just try to amass as much net worth lead as possible, and they don't touch the tier 2s because it's too risky. It's too much of a throw.
Got it.
So I just think and even though they have this NP, they don't have Siege. NP has to like present himself to hit the tower, and Dire has some great tools to just really kind of cuck them. They have the Overgrow, they have the Black Hole, they have the Lasso, they have Toss Back. It's a very dangerous game when NP walks up to a tower.
That is one. Yeah, that's one strong part about Dire's draft is they might not have the best team fight starting right now without the Enigma points, but they do have some really good counter initiate and sustain. So if they can live through these fights like they just did, they can run them down. If Bat is alive, they can just run them down.
Yeah, once Radiant kind of blows their load, kind of blows the coil, kind of blows the Tombstone.
Smoke coming out from Dire.
This Tusk is going for the Deso, which I just don't think is good. This guy needs to go BKB. Or he just dies to a silence. He dies to the AoE spells. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the Deso's going to accomplish. You're not going to one-shot a Tiny. You're not going to one-shot Greaves. You're not going to one-shot Drow with the 25 armor.
That's a good point. I think the BKB is a better pickup. The posturing deep on this Rubik, getting the stun off. Tossing back on the Bat, and Rubik will go down. They get the Tombstone down. They've got vision, but so will Undying. They get the coil off. Bat BKB used. Lasso on the Tusk. Into the whole Dire team. Wow.
That was a disaster.
It's a disaster. Another nice swing for Dire coming up here with a tier 1 mid lane. This is the second time we've seen this aggressive ward come out for Dire on the Radiant Triangle here. I just think that play that the tree made early, like, really gave them a ton of information.
Yeah, it's a good ward.
Really good ward.
Let you know where they are, even if they're not on the ward.
Yeah, because ideally, the enemy's triangle, if you have vision of that, you pretty much know where they are. That triangle, I feel like, is going to get changed in the next patch. I think the map rework is going to change the support's priority for vision. So
Team
we'll
needs
see.
anything desperately. It is a map rework.
They get the elite near out in the Trent. Can't kill him though.
We'll go on the Deso on the Tusk. I don't know. If you don't get this Deso at like pre-20 minutes, like 18 minutes is pretty good, then it just loses all its value. And the enemy team has a lot of armor, so I think this is... this is just wrong. I think you can click...
I do miss the toss back on the Dying, so he's going to live today.
No brains.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think honestly going that Blink Dagger right into Deso as an offlane Tusk is kind of a pub build, you know? Like pub
You can
stomper.
only do it. It's snowballing, you can do it. If you get it at the right timing. It's all about the timing. He also wants the 25 tag team damage, which is just wrong. That's just incorrect. You go another 0.5 seconds BKB piercing stun. That's much better for talent.
He was getting, in his defense, he was getting a ton of tag team damage early, but I still think that you value that stun time through
The stun
BKB.
is more damage.
Well, it will be more damage, right? But like in that early game, he was benefiting a ton from the tag team. And Nature's.
Well, you kind of max out shards before you even take the talent, because that's how you farm. So, I don't know. I think there's a little bit... falling behind. I think there's a little bit of misunderstanding on the hero. He's not going to scale as well because of these decisions, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So right now, when he has no, and it's not a good Tusk game. It's not easy to play his hero right now in this game. So I don't know. These misreads are gonna punish him quite a bit.
Bat popping invis. They want to prioritize this vision again down in the Radiant Triangle. Tusk, the only one here from Radiant behind this tier 1. Tier 1 is going down quick to this drought.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And it looks like they're going to TP to defend this tier 2. Tiny trying to get anything off. They do find the Puck. Puck getting a silence off. Oh, but he does get Yules by the Tiny. What a great pickup. And he's able to
he heals
jaunt away.
himself. Heals himself.
Oh.
Heals
What's
himself
that
in order
looking
to
at?
get
Oh.
in order to get the jaunt, because you can orb Yules instantly and then jaunt.
I see. Okay, I thought it was the Tiny's Yules. I was like, wow, okay. Some good movements from both teams right now. Dire is really looking to come back in this game after these last 2 fights.
Impressive.
I'll take that.
Puck use coil on Trent. No follow-up. Not a really good spot to take a fight, right? They've got vision there on Dire, so I think you gotta prioritize vision in this patch and fight around it. The only way you win. Roche with the stun. Looks like Roche is on Radiant, boys. Now stepping
They're just gonna
into
hit
the
it.
pit.
You have the BKB black hole. The superior vision.
Radiant sees it,
Radiant
but
does.
Dire not scared really. Looks like they want to just take this. Doomstone going down, give him a little extra vision around the pit. Bug coil used. Tiny, get a blink in, get a triple avalanche. Nature's BKB. They get the last off on the Puck. Puck's dead. Puck's just dead. Tusk locked down. Wow, BKB black hole from Enigma. Huge kills both cores from GRIN Esports. This one's really going in the Dire's favor. Now the net worth lead is in
Disaster.
Block Wars.
Oh, Tree got the pick.
Wow, Tree stun off with the shard. Undying gonna fall too. That's a team wipe.
Full wipe. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to take that risk fight as Radiant. I think you need to walk away and just give it up.
They didn't even use the Drow BKB. Did Drow have
What
BKB
the-
that fight? It's like he didn't even need to use it if he had it.
He didn't need to use it. They got a perfect initiation on the Puck. He was silenced. He was overgrowth. I think he was lassoed. And then they overgrowth the Nature's BKB, and then he got black hole. So they just ruined his BKB, and he could not be a turret.
Radiant structures
Um,
fortified.
and you're
You
seeing
think if Tusk has
back up this-
BKB, you think if Tusk has BKB that fight's different?
No, I think that fight's
He
the
got
same.
black
but
hole.
He does more in the fight. He has no deso charges at 30 minutes. Yeah, it's
So
an item that
It's really
snowballs.
questionable for sure.
It's a snowball item you buy early. It is a horrible pickup. If and this dude isn't even level 15, so he hasn't hit that farming spike with that. I
Snowball
think there's
damage.
just, like I said, he's a good player, but I'm gonna criticize him a lot since he's on this hero. Yeah, this is just the wrong way to play Tusk in the offlane.
Tran's gonna TP back for this tier 2 defense. Radiant does have a catapult though. A lot of damage is gonna come from this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
They get the tree off. Tree armor off.
The Aether.
Dire.
Just Enigma's a problem, man.
They are gonna
This is
forfeit
what-
their own tier 2 for Radiant though, as they look to try to take this.
Bottom tower is no
It's not enough damage yet. This does give Dire some time to respond. They have TPs on the Tiny Enigma, but they're smoked coming from behind right now. They do have vision of this Nature's. Uh-oh, Scary Berry. They get the stun off on the Nature's. Nature's does have BKB. BKB can be used. No black hole. BKB out on Enigma. No damage coming out with the Tree ulti. Tree ulti really locking this Nature's down.
He was baiting.
Tusk gonna get caught out too. Lasso used. And Puck is gonna look to escape. Wow, Dyer's really playing well right now.
Tiny's finding the right stuff.
Yep. Tiny's really making a ton of plays. What we said, right? I mean, Tiny's gonna be the playmaker in this game with Blink Dagger. And he went Yules too. I love that pickup on Tiny.
Uh-oh.
Looking to hunt down this Puck.
Nice.
Puck not gonna jaunt and gets the blink further into the Dire jungle. Nice play.
You know what I call that play? You know what I call that when you don't jaunt? I call that fetch.
The old okey doke.
No, you call him fetch. You type it on chat, you say fetch. Go get the ball, boy.
Go get the ball. Drow just taking
Yeah,
both tier 2s uncontested. Very scary.
Radiant's top tower has
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with this turret. I think if there was an axe on Tusk, but he's not going to get any farm this game. His game's over. He's got the same net worth. Essentially. It's not the same, but it might as well be. As the Tiny.
Tree,
Tree's
aggressive blink behind.
Spot.
They do get
Tiny,
the
maybe going a little too deep.
Tiny coil. Snowball out. Tombstone is still alive. And it goes down. Buyback on the Rubik.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think Radiant is looking for some sort of last stand here. I mean, Dire is just really taking away with this game.
Radiant's top tower is no more. Radiant's top
Tree offering so much vision, getting behind enemy lines. Oh, the toss out on the Undying, and he's gone. Tiny finally goes down. Silence on the Tusk. Tusk gets lassoed as well. And Puck looking to just get some sort of farm on the map for the next item timing. Octarine is pretty good, but looks like Radiant's going to need a lot more than just a Puck Octarine for this one.
Rough. It's rough. I don't think Radiant has the tools to scale in this game. To bat Rider, Enigma, Drow. I don't know how that. I don't see way back into the game, to be honest.
Oh, they get the dust out on the Trent protector. Trent uses his ulti, BKB out from Nature's, and Trent goes down. You get a nice little kill.
Find some like backline burst onto the Enigma, which is difficult because he's so tanky.
under attack.
I don't know, man. It's looking rough.
Drow does have the Satanic Scotty up and available. Bat TPing to a creep, trying to catch this Nature's. Nature's going invis. He'll live for now.
How do you kill this Drow? Without axe from Tusk.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, the only thing I see is kickback. So next item, Tusk is like, you know what? I can't afford to get a BKB. The only way we kill is with axe, right? So he's just gonna forfeit the BKB for now. And Puck's gonna try to delay the game. I think Puck just split pushing like this is gonna hopefully delay the game long enough for the Tusk Ags, but
You have to do, but I feel like
Silence.
Dire has the tools to catch this guy out. We're seeing that right now.
wow, Puck,
He'll
nice
be
blink
fine.
or nice silence to get away.
Little mess up by the Dire, but like they have these tools to catch him on the side lanes for sure. So
They do.
might just be a matter of time.
Nature's BKB out on Enigma. Enigma uses Black Hole. He says, fuck it, we're going all in on this tree, man. No more of this bullshit.
But first, you have to earn it.
Oh. And Drow is still scary.
I need
No,
mid.
no Aegis, but it doesn't matter. Tusk getting caught out by the tree ulti.
Two supports just killed me off laner.
It's back,
Yeah, and he's dead.
and then you can die.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
This Drow is unstoppable.
Thank
No.
you, turret.
You know, actually had a great start. You would think that with the Tusk Rubik lane that they'd get a lot more out of that lane and maybe kill this Drow, but Drow just had a great lane.
I don't think Drow was that fat.
Not fat, but like, you know, if Drow doesn't die, that's a great lane for Drow. They're just BMing at this point.
Yeah, this one's over. Takeaways is that this Dire first pick is super strong. I think Radiant was a little too focused in their draft upon counter picking rather than picking synergy. Like this, I think instead of this last pick Tusk, to be a little greedier, pick a hyper carry, understand that the game is going to only go late into Enigma Tree. You're not going to be able to take tier 2s because of toss and those other spells we talked about. Maybe if you pick yourself something up like a, I don't know, Terrorblade, something like that. I don't necessarily think that hero, but something with more damage. Put Muzi on this MP, he'll have more of an impact. Maybe they'll force the Black Hole him. Right now, it's just this Tusk. I mean, it speaks for itself. It hasn't done anything in this game. I don't know. I think prioritizing the synergy, prioritizing the strength, and Dire. Even though they lost the lanes, what you'll hear a lot of casters talk about right now is that the lanes don't really matter, and I think this game reflects that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The right adjustment from GRIN is to say, well, they'll probably get Dire this time. So, is to say, okay, let's focus more on ourselves, use energy. Oh, there's the kickback into the fountain, doesn't matter. He has 90 armor. Instead of trying to counterpick the enemy team, maybe to focus more on like a strength, synergy-based draft like the Dire has.
Game 1 going to Black Roar Esports. A well played from Dire that game. We'll see about getting into the lobby for Game 2. And I'm going to do a quick bio break. Here, I'm back. We are back. Yeah, game 1 was a game indeed, going in the way of Black Roar Gaming? Black Roar Esports. So, I think the idea this time that we'd like to see come out for GRIN Esports is, hey, let's play around our heroes and our skill set rather than trying to draft against the enemy team, right? The Nature's Prophet pick could have possibly been flexed in that position 3, giving Radiant a little more of a hyper carry, someone to really excel and try to counter this Drow.
Apparently, GRIN had the coin flip and they took second pick last time. So if Blackroar is smart, I think they're just going to take Dire again.
Yeah.
If you're watching the major right now, there's some sick fights. Looks like Liquid's gonna win.
Oh, they're on game 2 now.
Yeah. It's looking,
Wow.
it's like a good game.
Wait, why is there 2 jabs? Who is that?
Jabs is an analyst for Liquid who's standing in for Boxy because Boxy had to leave for a medical emergency. How do you deal with this Morphling? It's kind of the issue. I don't understand this TA pick.
You hate to see your boys lose, but hopefully they learn something in game 1 and can come back in game 2. Let's get it! Let's get it.
Hopefully Block takes second pick. That would help.
Ha ha ha
That would
ha
help GRIN.
ha 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 ha. Let's get some beater faces in the chat.
I know.
And Blackroar delaying to fill this last spot a few minutes. Maybe their stand-in is not needed anymore? Not too sure.
Running through my mind, running through my mind. I think about you like every damn night. I know it wasn't right what I did to you. Running through my mind, running through my mind. I think about you like every damn night. I know it wasn't right what I did to you. Running through my mind, running through my mind. I think about you like
So the winner of this series, Blackroar and GRIN, will end up playing Sita next. Unfamiliar with any of these teams, really. But I know there's some gamers. Da, 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 da.
Oh, dude, they got a wipe on Liquid. It's a sick game.
Talon wiped Liquid.
I was in the bathroom, I missed it.
Damn. Dude, Talon's sick, man. Those players
SEA,
are really
right?
good.
They're SEA, right?
Yeah.
I like SEA. My favorite, one of my favorite teams ever was ISIS Fnatic.
Was that with Raven?
Maybe. I remember there's this game against Enigma, the old Liquid, and they went Gyro Iro on Fnatic, and it was a double Rapier Gyro. This was like a few years ago. That was the best game of Dota. It was like an hour, 20-minute game. It was the best game of Dota I've ever seen.
We are here for Rojo. We are here for arms. More importantly, we are here for the talent. Same, baby. Same. Let's go.
I'll buy back.
Buffles, can you please spam the chat with the little chant we got going on right now? Thanks.
I'm not watching your stream, bud. I'm watching the liquid game.
Pull the stream up and spam the chat with the chant.
I am the stream.
I'm not gonna ask again.
Give me a minute.
We're here for the talent. Yes. Beaters on. Beaters on. Come on. Come on. Brian's the hype man right now, baby. Let's get these guys pumped up, Buffles. Come on. It's game 2. Babe, come on. Spam the chat with the chant. Not going to ask again. Guturo is going to fill the last slot for Block Roar. Let's get this thing popping, baby. GRIN had the coin toss last game. They chose second pick. Hopefully Block Roar does that same mistake. And so GRIN can get dire.
TD liquid in finals.
Come on, Buffles. I don't see the spam in the chat.
Dude, I'm watching the game. You
Hurry up.
idiot. How do I? That's being lame. Trying, bud.
Oh, they want first pick.
That's weird.
First time chat from Buffles XD and Beater Stream. What? This guy's not a supporter.
I'm following you.
What the? All right. Oh, Buffles with the follow. Thanks, brother. Had to coax this guy just to get in the stream. What the hell's up with that, dude? I thought we were day ones. I thought we were ride or die.
I'm watching the liquid stream.
I thought we were ride or die. But no, you'd rather choose autism.
I am autistic, so I can't help it.
Buffles not ride or die. Yeah, Brian, that's what I'm saying, man. This guy's a phony.
I am ride or die. I love Rojo. I'm ride or die.
Rojo, we're talking about Beater right now. First chat? Not even following, dude? What the heck?
I'm always part of your stream. I'm never watching it.
What a phony, dude. All right, Death Prophet ban coming out, same as last game. Ooh, GRIN bans the Rubik. Interesting. No Primal Beast as well.
Lena?
Lena does go down, same as last game. Bans are pretty similar. Turn on ride or die only chat. Dude, I'm gonna press that button one day.
Really, Block takes the tree, right?
Yeah, Block Roar definitely first picks Trent. I don't know what they're waiting on.
Or NP, maybe. I don't know. First pick NP is a little sussy.
Rojo can play the bat too.
Or maybe they go back for the tiny. Did a lot of work for them game 1.
Does Muzi play bat?
No idea.
I don't know if he does or not. Oh,
Bro,
that's right. They let the Brood go through with this Rubik ban. They might be paying for that. I'm not sure about their Brood player on their team, but
you don't need to be good at Brood.
Yeah, with the Pipes Grieve, huh? It's just like impossible to kill the spiders. How do you kill the spiders when she has Pipe Greaves?
Physical damage, nuke, burst, monkey can Q, Anka W, stuff like that.
So not many heroes, huh?
Nope.
Game's on, game's on, game's on. Come on. What are we picking, guys? What are we
Going
picking?
Naga.
They get Dyer and last pick, though. I just don't see GRIN losing this because of the stats on that.
I was thinking CM in my head, but I didn't say it out loud.
Shut up. No, you weren't, dude.
Yeah, I was.
Who was ever thinking of CM, dude?
Because it's really good against Brood. It's like Brood's worst support lane matchup.
10
Ah,
Classic.
okay, yeah, good point with the Q, right? Vision
The
Q,
W,
Q in the trees.
keeping it in place.
W. Yeah, bad, but Trida. Very good
6-7
pick.
bat.
I think with them
Weird.
picking it this early, I think that kind of says that they can play it in the offlane too. Just in case, right?
Yeah, because what if they just
10
8-pick like Quap?
seconds.
I don't know. That seems kind of bad, but
5 seconds.
could 8-pick the Oracle. I don't know.
Well, they got
I
they
hate
got
Brood. I
3
hate Brood
bands coming up.
drafts.
What position 4 are they gonna pick here? Or do you think they pick their 5? They could just say fuck it and pick the Oracle.
Yep. They go for a tiny again.
They pick it because Rojo is stupid
Wow.
raw with the bat ride.
That was my first thing.
Or die.
That was my first guess, Quap. So I take credit for that.
Yeah, I think, you know, hey, that matchup is Quap favored, but you can still win as bat. You definitely can.
You got a farm.
10 seconds
Just farm.
remain.
You're not going to kill the Quap.
It is
So just farm.
Dayer's ban.
Well,
Protecting the Brood with the Conquer, man.
now.
It is Radiant's ban. Dyer's turn to ban.
Yeah, they're going to ban that Puck. Puck would be a
Well,
really
they're
good
protecting.
pick.
They're protecting their Quap, but like these
Yeah.
bans are good because they're protecting both heroes just by coincidence.
That's true.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain.
I think Tusk would have been pretty good on Dyer.
These bans make no sense, but GRIN.
Kind of
Sorry.
unsure about the Tusk ban. I think that would have
Tree
been.
ban makes no sense when you have a bat. Tusk, same with Tusk. These don't make sense.
The Pudge ban. Very interesting.
Ten seconds remain.
I don't know. I don't see the logic with these
5
bans.
seconds.
I think Tusk would have been decent for GRIN. Giving them some jump, especially against Quap and Brood.
Yeah, I just don't know why they're banning heroes that are bad against bat,
Dyer must choose.
bad against CM. That's another hero bad against bat. They go just for their tiny, for their jump.
Maybe they just didn't want them to pick the natures.
I mean, I can understand just banning natures because it's OP, but the other two make no sense.
Bat is good against natures, but I mean, in the hands of players that can micro and understand movement on the hero, it's just good, dude. Hero's just
5
good.
seconds remain. Radiant's turn to pick.
Oh, the snap pick. Love that pick by Black Roar. I think it offers a ton. A lot of save, really good team fight, high damage output.
10 seconds.
Pick your 5 here. Who do you pick? You pick Dirge?
5
For block?
seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pick your 5 here.
I think
Block
they,
is
think
good.
they
I
picked
think
Dirge.
Dirge is good.
Ooh, Clockwork?
Vicky is still in the game. I don't know if that's something they like.
Clockwork's kind of good, though.
Here we go, Clock.
I think they need some initiation.
To pick.
Yeah, Nick's
similar
pretty
approach.
good. Yeah.
Pretty good.
I think GRIN needs some sustain. I think Enigma's pretty good here.
10 seconds.
You'd hate to
Here's
get
where you
Carapace though. I think the Nyx is pretty good against the Enigma. All things
Here's where you
considered.
pick your carry. You have to pick your carry. Carablade, I would pick probably.
Tador Balade
Mm-hmm.
versus the Brood. How does that matchup go?
Pretty good for TB. It's kind of like Naga, but not as good because you can't net him. I don't know. It's looking rough. They need to find the right pick here.
I was kind of thinking about TA offering some crazy burst damage with a tiny combo, but it's not that good into Quap. I
Pretty
guess
horrible
it's okay.
TA game.
Yeah. Spiders wreck TA.
Yeah, you need something that lanes against the Brood, but also can carry your team. I mean, there's burst for TB, but TB's a hero that can function even with against like mid counters. I wouldn't say Quap's a counter, but definitely has potential against TB. Pretty good against them. I don't know. That's up to.
Yeah, I'm struggling on this one. Looks like GRIN is too. Using quite a bit of reserve time on this last pick before the last wave of bans.
I don't like Drow. Yeah, I think TB's your best turret.
Radiant's turn to battle.
Okay, they go
Yeah,
for the
no,
Naga
it's
instead.
similar,
Yeah,
right?
Same. Yeah, better against the Brood. I'd say worse.
Well, I think too they're thinking about that snap ulti. You know, if they commit both the bat and tiny, and then the snap kind of counter initiates with ulti, they're gonna need some way to turn her ulti off, right? So, worst comes to worst, they can song and cancel that snap ult if it's kind of
One of their
devastating.
better picks. One of the better picks. I think going melee in this game. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Dyer's turn to ban.
I think they have a lot of split push with Naga and Bat, which can be a bad thing against Nyx, but pretty good against Brood. I don't know. We'll find. We'll see. I think we need to see some more last picks to see the drafts get rounded out. Being Enigma Vance, pretty smart.
Let's get some Rojo Pepes in the chat. Let's get some Rojo Pepes.
Yo,
10
let's
seconds.
shout out to GRIN Esports for being cool.
5
For
seconds.
being cool.
Shout out to Rojo for being cool.
Shout out to Captain Brian for letting us know, hey, we need a caster for this game, and I'm more than happy to join in with my boy Buffles, give some hype, some top tier Dota. Fun, boys.
Yep.
Excited about game two.
Love GRIN, but I hate them because they didn't play us in PSGS. They left to go play qualifiers. Hate them for it. I didn't tell you about that beater, right? We were scheduled to play a match. It was like for top 4, last PSGS. They just dipped because they wanted to play qualifiers. So they FF'd, so we got the free win, and I didn't want the free win. I wanted to play against them, win or lose. Wanted to meet them in the arena, and they just didn't come, so that pissed me off. Bulljacks on that team. Yeah, that just made me
10
mad.
seconds remain.
So the Beastmaster band from Blackroar, they're assuming that this bat is going to continue to be the mid lane. That is the question, isn't it?
I guess, yeah. I think more so these heroes just round out Dire Draft really well. Beast is super good against Brood, Nyx, Quap, more vision, more split push. Same thing with Enigma, kind of. I really like the Beast ban. I think that's probably GRIN's best pick. They have no reserve time left though, so we shall see. Okay. Life Stealer. Theoretically, decent against Naga. It scales one to Naga. The Rage, you can Rage and hit her by Molnir, and she can't song, you get away.
10 seconds.
I think Naga can play Doom.
Choose your hero.
Love the Doom pick here. Doom is insane this game. How does he lane against this Lifestealer Snapfire, though?
You don't. Tiny pulls the wave. You eat creeps, you eat the creeps, you Midas. Tiny pulls the wave.
Yeah, they're going to have to do some cheeky wave mechanics here. Some of the last professional games on this patch, boys. It is Sunday going into March 6th, and Valve has announced that they will be releasing the patch or unveiling the patch tomorrow. So let's hope that we get a new patch tomorrow.
Some 6 sets. I really like the CM set, like the bat set, I like the Doom set. This Doom set looks better than
Doom
mine.
set is sick, dude.
He doesn't have the guitar, so it's worse than mine.
Well, game's on, boys. Game is on. Over, under 10 kills by 10 minutes.
Under.
Yeah.
I think it's more the patch than the game itself.
Yeah, that's true. After 10 minutes, the game just gets turned on, man. After laning phase, the game is just super turned on now.
Sick of it.
Sick of it.
Sick of it. Just fucking sick of it, man. Just change the game.
Love the
It was
tiny
in a
set, though.
Storm Spirit. Yeah, I have that one. I have all the tiny sets.
All right.
You know me, I love tiny.
Game's on. Again, smoke from both teams. Get some vision out.
Look at Rojo's items. So the approach to the lane. His boots. Oh, and he drops it to hide it.
Gonna hide it. I
doesn't
like that.
He doesn't want them to know. That's pretty smart. Rojo's smart.
Mid vision up. Caesar Sporks book free bet. Oh, got a little free bet going on.
Nice ward by Rojo.
Wait, he's got the guitar taunt, but no guitar? Feels weird.
Feels weird.
Uzi, over or under 0.5 creeps eaten. By what time? 10 minutes or what?
30.
They're gonna catch this Radiant Vision out from Dire. Dude, I hate warding mid lane. I think I'm with you on that one, Buffles. Warding mid lane sucks. Just because it's so easy
Look
to
how
do.
good. Look how good Rojo is.
I like the aggressive ward. All game bet.
Wait, what happened? Did he sell his boots? Yeah, he did. He switched his items up. Oh, here's what he did. He bought boots to get out quicker, get the ward down, and then he sold it to get real items. Okay, that makes sense. Hit his courier, go grab it, and sell it, and get real items. Yeah, I think I've seen that before. I just didn't.
Very cute.
I didn't register. That's what he was doing.
Wait, what's the cool? Like, he was able to reach the cooldown.
Like 50 seconds now. Yeah, they buffed it, so it's still on. It's like at the beginning of the game, you have more time to sell your items.
Oh.
A lot more time. You got like a minute almost. I think.
Very cute. Rojo, gold bat rider, huh? Toxic player.
I love Batrider.
Klops got the Arcana. Such a sick set. Look at it. She's doing like a little parkour. Look at that. Klops doing a little parkour through the trees, huh? And it's the Dota 2 pause patch. Patch we're in, boys. Pause patch.
Yep. Alright, Peter, you want to do 20 push-ups?
20 push-ups.
Yeah, it is. 20 push-ups.
Knock those out right now.
Let's knock them out. Let's go.
You got a G. Gotta knock him out quick.
That was lame. That was lame.
That's got to stop. That's enough out of you.
Remember, the international spirit lives
Wow.
in us all.
My face looks like a tomato after that one.
That's good. 20 is like a good number. Like I can do a few more, but 20 is like hard.
20's like the best number.
Well, if you do good push-ups, yeah. A few shit ones.
Ooh, Captain Brian with an interesting question. What color do you think GRIN's Gatorade is when they win?
Red. Well, I like purple. So I'm gonna go with purple.
Dude, you like purple? That's the worst color, Buffles. That is the worst color of Gatorade.
Well, guys, I gotta go. I have a co-casting.
Dude, the purple Gatorade tastes like medicine, dude.
I don't drink Gatorade.
It's always blue, dude. Blue is everything. Bossy, 6658 with the hype. Let's go! I think the lane to watch is going to be this top lane.
I don't know. I think this top lane's boring. I don't think you'll see anything there. I think we
Ooh.
should watch how the bat plays mid.
Dyer's courier has
Glacier Cherry Life.
Because what we saw last game is
Right.
Rojo just outplayed the shit. So
Yeah, Rojo did outplay the mid lane heavily. And it would be interesting to see if Rojo does the same, even with this mismatch, right?
yeah, I mean this was an 8-pick quap. Hopefully they had some kind of plan during the draft to deal with it.
Never had
Kind of like
to boo
6-7
myself.
bat's a little dangerous.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I think top lane might just kind of be a wash. I think
Yeah, it's just boring. It's just
Brood
Naga versus
and
Brood.
Naga are just going to farm.
Yep. Naga will get more than Brood, but Brood is Brood. Brood will get something. Dude, Brood's fat body sitting on the creeps is so stupid.
Yeah, so you
Play
can't
Brood
deny
mid
it.
yeah, if you play Brood mid, you can't even last it. Against it. It's so stupid.
Let's see the CS charts here. Bat struggling for CS. Hopefully he gets some under his tower. Clock gets him. And if you're just now tuning in, this is game 2. They forgot to mark the series. This is game 2. Black Roar on the Radiant versus GRIN Esports on Dire. Black Roar did take game 1. Just failed to update the yellow tick boxes. Bloody Bach. Bloody Bach.
Dude, look at this level 1 Silk Bola spell. Fucking 25% slow for 6 seconds. For 70 mana, but it's also 100 damage and a mischance. That is just like the most packed spell ever. And of course you do 6 more damage, but like
Bola's
it doesn't matter
insane.
until you're 6. Yeah, what a dumb spell. I just was using it for the first time really.
Oh, just a little bit ahead in
Struggling.
levels. Behind on
struggling.
CS though, he is struggling.
How does-
Naga's going down. First blood under the tower. Revenant with the Brood kill. Snap with the stick lives. Wowzers.
It's not supposed to happen.
Not supposed to happen. Hey, you get to see it.
Alternate timelines.
denied.
Over or under on 0.5 creeps eaten. I think Moosey has hit that. Water rune on both bids. Bat heavily behind in CS. This is looking like last game for Bat, but again, Bat can just catch up in the jungle with Firefly. But against Quap mid, you do need to get 1 point in the flame break because you ain't gonna hit Firefly on her, right? So
Great.
just gonna opt to farm this way, but they fought it.
I hate those forts.
Oh, I hate when they do
Nerd
that too.
players. Yeah, I do it too, though.
I mean, hey,
I can't say.
if it's available, you know, it's 5-minute cooldown, right? So
Mostly it just tilts the enemy out top lane.
they're going under the tower. They're gonna look to kill the CM. CM does go down. But honestly, that's what should have happened on the first blood, but Naga went down instead. That's gonna
like
be a
coffee,
nice
Peter?
stack. Love coffee.
What kind of coffee you like?
We did like just regular coffee with some little cream.
See, I only drink black coffee. I hate shit in my coffee.
Well, I used to be like.
But like, where do you like to get your coffee?
At least I don't enjoy purple Gatorade.
I don't drink Gatorade. I just if I had to, I drink purple.
So
Water, and I work out, but
we make coffee at the house. We got like just a regular coffee pot kind of
got-
set up.
you got
Coffee bean or whatever.
the coffee bean trees.
Coffee bean tree.
I don't know. Are they on the tree?
Oh, you mean where do we get the grounds? I mean, just from the grocery store. We don't get like a particular brand. Like we'll get something different every. See that I'm not too particular about. As long as it's like a dark roast or medium body, something with some flavor. You know?
Yeah. I hate light roast.
Wow, both
I'll
supports
drink
crashing
anything.
mid.
But I like to pick out. Does that make sense? Nice kill. Easy 200 gold.
Their mid laner getting that kill on CM. That is no bueno. That's bad news bears for the Bat Rider. I need to get shotgunned up in the jungle here. Rojo coming in with some Firefly. It's about to run out though. He does get the lasso.
It's running out of mana.
Snap has no spells.
Stick around. Q one more time.
Freaking turn kills.
Kills
Tiny though.
rude. Oh, this is not what you want. This is not good.
Dire should look to their middle tower.
Uzi getting dove under tower. Nice little next stun up. Ooh, in front of Blade on the Lifestealer just to buy him some time as he tries to run. Lifestealer so fast. He coming in from Tony.
It is the level 3.
Range for
Star.
Avalanche. Does get it off on the Nyx. Nyx has a stick.
Dire's top tower
Ooh, misses the stun on the Tony. Nice jukes, babe. Oh, nice jukes.
You juked them by not moving. Top tower's going down.
should look to their
Top tower's gonna fall to the spider lady.
Dire's
Fuck this hero.
is no more.
Fuck people who play it.
You know, and Brood wasn't in the meta until like a month or two ago, right? Like it wasn't
In
even
2 months.
smoke coming out. Snap fire. Quap is super strong right now. Stats.
Rojo is still doing better than the bat last game, actually. Look. He's-
Well, I think the net worth, for sure, Rojo's focused on farm right now.
Should look to their bottom
Yeah, it's not good, but it's not supposed to be. But I think you'll still have a faster travels than last
I
game.
think this is a mistake by the Naga. They're gonna go on the Naga cookie, stunned out, Quap ulti, and he's dead. Yeah, I think with the mid laner getting such a head start on the Quap, it's really dangerous to be under that tier 2.
Oh, there's no TP.
That Firefly's still up. Has a regen rune, so he's fine.
That Quap Dagger is so hard to play into.
Radiant's bottom tower.
It is, right? Because Bat loves movement speed, and
Ah, yeah, he can't
take it
move.
away, it just...
Got 2 minuses bottom.
Nick's
Naga
under a
dead.
ward that thing him out.
Naga having nowhere to farm.
There is little hope for Dire's middle
Struggling.
tower.
Pop winning mid, hitting the tower, Lifestealer sustaining bottom. They gotta make some kind of play with this Doom. Hope, maybe
Yeah, how
try
do you
to
think they
swap.
secure farm for this fish lady?
I
They gotta bring
mean,
Doom, right? I mean,
You don't go top. You don't play against the Doom. You ignore him.
Middle tower
tiny avalanche,
support.
toss back onto the Naga. Naga, a ton of damage on the Snapfire. See ya.
It's good. You need to secure this bottom lane. You need to get this bottom tower somehow. I guess you Doom the Lifestealer and bring 5 heroes. Kinda how it goes.
Loop circles the bat. He says, hey, this dude's catching up. We need to shut him down. I think Tiny is
Dire's middle
one
tower
of the best positioned for us right now. It just offers so much.
Especially when I
Uzi,
play.
he gets the ulti off on the Lifestealer. Lifestealer, it also gets lassoed up. Quap coming in. Nick's get a nice stun off. Lifestealer's gonna go down. Uzi's definitely gonna fall here by the Quap. Tiny trying all he can. He's gonna TBL.
He's good.
Wow, Tiny alive in base. Uh-oh, the Quap blink forward, gets the dagger off.
Rojo kind of just straggling, sticking around for no reason.
is under attack.
Don't get out.
CM maybe can feed to protect the bat.
Don't try to help your CM. No.
Bat looking to get a lot of damage off on the Quap, and I think he will. He's got 5 stacks. Gets one more right click. Oh, and he dies.
Dire's middle tower
It was an attempt.
Mid tower is going to go down to this Brood, Rat Gaming.
And Doom dies. TPing in.
Boom does go down. TP'd in, and gonna get down like a sack of potatoes, boys.
Fuck it. There.
XP support getting a stack off for his Lifestealer. Look at that.
Radiant's middle tower is under
He's doing
attack.
the smoke bat ancient farm.
Yeah, all you bat players, look at this trick, huh? Love that. Trying to get him back in this game. This will get his bots. It's really good for bat. Bots will just enable him to kind of play in the side lanes and farm a little bit. 3-way smoke coming out for the Knicks. Snap and Quap. Gonna go top, possibly find this Naga.
Look at Doom's creep.
Maybe CM pops their smoke. Looks like CM does pop the smoke on the snap. They blink forward onto the CM. CM getting gone on, and she will melt.
Good job by CM.
Oh, Nick's missing the stun off. Gets lassoed into the tower. Alright, it's support for support here.
Doom is the weirdest creep.
Radiant
Third attack. Is that like every third attack on one guy, or every third attack like Slardar?
Which one?
Doom's creep. Gold steel weapon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it's like
I've never seen
Slardar, I
that.
think.
I've never seen that creep used. Ever.
The Quap dagger off of the Tiny. Tiny's safe for now in the trees. Not dive today.
They're getting nothing out of the map.
Yeah, net worth heavily in Radiant favor right now. They have to play around this Doom timing. Trying to smoke up with the supports with Doom and Bat. I mean, I think they can get some. They can get some kills. Tony might be out of position here. Nick's coming in behind. Gonna toss back the Lifestealer. Is it enough? I think not. Tony's gonna go. And CM getting gone on by Snap and the Brood. This Brood is just asserting dominance on the map. I'm just chasing after this fish lady. Doom going down under tower to Lifestealer. Does get the Doom off, and there's the Naga song. Maybe a little late. Maybe a little late on the song to try to protect the Doom. Pop ulti going down. Naga just gonna get chunked down.
Why did he stick around? Yeah.
CM ulti just trying anything.
It's not looking good.
bottom tower
Well, Bat's been trying to come back into the game. He's using those bots, support pushing.
while that was happening, he did get about 1,000 network.
Yeah, I think we said the same thing last game, right? Like, we've got...
Yeah, but they
you
don't really
lose the
have-
lanes, right? You lose the lanes, and you can still win the game in this meta.
I don't see the same potential.
It is
No
kind of rough.
tree.
6K is like a lot more
The
than
big
what they
difference
have.
is there's no tree, right? That's like the big difference.
Miss Moody, welcome to the stream. You are catching a TDL Pro League match right now. This is game 2. Naga getting caught under her own shrine, and she will too fall to this.
The other big
brood.
factor is this brood mother who just takes all the space away on the map. I don't think there's a camp that's safe for Dire. Doesn't look like there is to me.
Wow, Radiant is really responding to this bat right now. TPN from the Nyx and from the Quap. They can get the stun out.
He's dead, man.
Raindrop pops. And, oh, last one coming out on the Nyx. Can he survive? No, he cannot. I don't understand why the Brood hasn't taken this top tier 2 yet. It's like he's asserting dominance through kills rather than
You just
top
sweep
pressure.
down. Well, no, it is map pressure. You just sweep down to their ancients and took those camps as well. So there's no camp. He doesn't need to take this tower because there's no camp on the Dire side that's safe for Dire. They just die. They're just dying off cooldown. Death a minute. These tier 2s aren't important in this patch. They like die eventually. Teams aren't prioritizing them.
Midas Gaming from the boys in the offlane this game. Muzi and Inyas with the Midas. Love it.
Who else got the Midas?
Lifestealer.
Lifestealer, yeah.
And it really worked out for Lifestealer this game just because they had such a good lane matchup against this Doom.
Yep.
So you got a
Nope.
really fast Mjolnir. Wow. Less than
No
17
pressure
minutes Mjolnir.
exerted on him whatsoever.
And they're pinging out Roche on Radiant. 17-minute Roche. Feels pretty good.
Kind of slow by them. They don't think it very fast. Wait,
Oh no,
never
with
mind.
this Mjolnir, man, he's doing a ton of damage. His attack speed's insane.
Never mind. Just corrected.
Dire gonna just opt to use this time to get some vision up in their Radiant jungle. Nyx coming out of the pit with the Vendetta. Looking to scout out Dire here. King the Nyx. Dire is aware.
3 10k net worth cores on Radiant at 17 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty spoopy.
Their structures against attack. Dire should look to their top tower. Dire's top tower has
Thieves Pipe. Good mother. What a monstrosity that Spider Lady. Absolute monstrosity.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire structures are falling. Dire should look to their top tower.
Bounty!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
How did Dire get back in this game? Bones?
Question. Naga Orchid timing with a good Doom and a good Lasso, and potentially split up and nullify some of this net worth advantage.
Dire's
Doesn't matter how many items you have if you're doomed.
He catches the Doom out. Nyx stun. Doom has BKB. BKB used. He does get the Doom off on the Nyx, so Nyx will go down, but they're gonna lose a whole lot here.
Lift them.
They do cliff the Lifestealer. I'd love to see it. He gets Cookie down low ground, but Tiny's gonna fall mid lane to the Brood Quap.
I think there will be a GG call in 5 minutes. That's how I see this game. But, you know, could be wrong. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm wrong.
Flop asserting some pressure here. Does get the Orchid off, forces the BKB. BKB jumps on to the bat. Bat TPing away though.
Oh, Lifestealer has queued up.
Interesting. The BKB, huh?
Weird.
I mean, if he dies, he's gonna probably die to mostly magic damage, right? So BKB is not a bad pickup. And he already has the Mjolnir too. Brood, so freaking tanky. They've got 4 Dire heroes running at this spider, and they just cannot kill her.
No clips.
His pipe is just insane.
No clip. Such a great mechanic.
Dire's bottom tower is
Let's see, we've got 2 minutes left on Aegis. Lifesteal is going to take this bottom tier 2. While backing him up with a double damage.
Radiant's top tower is under
Finds the CM, stun out of the CM, but Tiny does get the avalanche on. Looking for the toss back into the tier 3. It's the root up. CM ulti canceled by the Nyx Carapace. Yikes. And the
Good
little
try.
frozen doggy goes down, huh?
Radiant's top tower.
And Radiant is just going to assert their dominance in the base now. We're going to take this first center axe at 21 minutes. Tiny, a little out of position. Like a sack of mangoes, Tiny goes down. It's unfortunate, boys. They are strong. Doom hiding in the trees back here. No blink, but he does have the BKB. Nyx Carapace off of the CM. CM's under the tier 4s. Lifestealer says, I'm so fucking big, I don't care. I'm gonna run you down like the frozen dog you are, baby. Dog treats for everybody. Lifestealer might die to this Orchid. No, it's not enough.
It's
Tiny,
Aegis, you want,
blink Ava. Cookie on the Tiny. Tiny will go down again. Snap ulti. But Dire backed up, so they're gonna be fine. Doom BKB in. Does get the blink dagger off. It's got the Doom on the Broodmother, but Broodmother's so freaking tanky. Get the lasso off. It's not looking good, boys. 14k net worth advantage at 22 minutes. These guys are strong. Doom goes down. Toss back on the Nyx under the tier 4s. Nyx is gonna go down. You get the CM again. Team Tiny. Oh, they get the kill. The unstoppable streak. Oh my god, but the Lifestealer BKB!
It's one of those, use everything to kill a support, but he just buys back.
He just buys back.
TP's to Shrine, runs to the fight. It's a Dagon on the Brood. He's just trolling at this point. He just knows.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And they're looking to take the last set of racks here at 23 minutes. Blinked in. No Doom available. Dies in 3 shots. Same with Tiny. Tagging down. Tiny buyback. Aga's in. Orchid off. Bats flying around. Got the Firefly going. Toss back on the Brood. Brood is fat. Brood, no clip. Finds Tiny in the trees. Disgusting hero. Disgusting hero. And knockable.
That's GG.
Brood
How many
diving
minutes ago
with
did I call the
spiders.
GG? I think it was 5, exactly. Almost.
And there goes the bat. That's my wife in the background. Say hey to Ginny.
GG one point.
And Gigi's out for GRIN.
I am Nostradamus. It's hard. They don't have the comeback mechanics that Dire had last game. unfortunately. I hope this isn't the end for GRIN. They're still playing? I don't know.
No, that's the end in this tournament,
Ah,
unfortunately.
sucks.
Yeah.
Our friends over at GRIN. I think Blackhorse just kind of were a better team. Played better together. I think they outdrafted GRIN